I have asked myself many times, is the Filipino worth suffering or even dying for? Is he not a coward who would readily yield to any colonizer, be he foreign or homegrown? Is a Filipino more comfortable under an authoritarian leader because he does not want to be burdened with the freedom of choice? Is he unprepared or worse, ill-suited for the presidential or parliamentary democracy? I have carefully weighed the virtues and the faults of the Filipino, and I have come to the conclusion that he is worth dying for because he is the nation's greatest and top resource. Are you familiar with this famous line? The Filipino is worth dying for. This is much shorter and much easier to remember, and still as powerful and moving quote that endures up to our present times. But the most anticipating question is the Filipino still worth dying for? Today, the risk of someone dying for the sake of another Filipinos is still very much present and evident, especially that we are facing the COVID-19 pandemic. And yes, the Filipinos are worth dying for because we are born to live a life worth living. We are the ones who will give life and meaning to the country, and that there really be a people willing to give up their lives for us Filipinos to continue the life we had just started. We are talking about the frontliners, our medical professions, governments, and other sectors who choose to risk their lives to deliver services to the Filipinos, to protect the Filipinos, and to sacrifice for the Filipinos. Why are the Filipinos are worth dying for? Because there will be no future Filipinos in the Philippines who will attain to lift up our country towards its fulfillment of its dreams and development if no one risked their lives for the sake of the Filipino and for the sake of its country's members. Let us all look to a brighter perspective why the Filipinos are still worth dying for. The Filipino traits that we possess upbringing the name of our country is the reason itself why we are worth dying for. I, for one, am a recipient of the generosity and hospitality of this spirit. We needed help in the public hospital, and we have no one to lean on but only the frontliners. They are worth dying for because they are the one who fulfills the role regarded as vital for the community. Without the medical frontliners, no one will stop the disease from spreading, and every Filipinos will be jeopardized. And I have come to the conclusion that the Filipinos are still worth dying for. Let us acknowledge the spirit behind Ninoy's words, and let this legacy be at play as we stand to unite and fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Because one may sacrifice today, but many will enjoy the benefits of tomorrow.